kick unit for the Seahawks out there on the field, and we are ready to rock. And it'll come out to the 25 as he will not attempt a return.
Come on, come on. Hey. Cowboy 80.
The drive begins with a run by McCaffrey. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the first down run. He gets maybe 3. Here's 2nd and 7 now from the 28. They'll bring a receiver in motion right. He'll get an opportunity with it on the touch pass. A great read by the secondary. They come up to stop that touch pass before it can even get back to the line. The defensive coordinators love that. You got a cornerback willing to stick his nose in there, come up on run support, and stop that pop pass dead in its tracks.
And partner, one good thing about trying to defend that play, you should see it coming the whole way. You see the receiver coming in motion in your direction. Nice job eluding the blocker, making the play behind the line of scrimmage, but an even better job studying the play before you have to try and defend it in a game.
Work in the middle of the field. Man complete. And he is going to have a Niners first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. Well, on third down, he wanted to go to one of his most dependable targets, and that's who he found, his tight end there, to pick up the first, Charles.
And you use the proper word there, dependable, and sometimes spectacular, because tight ends nowadays, they can do it all. But they're the guys you trust, especially across the middle of the field where there's traffic. He delivers, and they pick up nice yardage.
On first down, this is McCaffrey. And he'll be brought down at the 50 after a gain of about 5. Now 2nd and 5.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5 at the 50-yard line.
And a flag comes in as that one falls incomplete. Well, let's see who this is on. Too far downfield, something those linemen have to watch out for, and that time it costs them. Well, looks like they'll move things around here. Second down and right back to McCaffrey. And only a couple there as he'll take this up to the 47. You talk about this Seahawk defense. They're trying to cover up some holes in the secondary. Right now, bottom 5 in the league against the pass at number 28.
And I think you're going to see some changes in the offseason, whether it's through the draft, free agency, maybe even both. They definitely need some help in the secondary.
19 types, 19 types. Come 19, come 19.
On third down, it's Willis. Pressure comes. He's taken down by the Seahawk defense. Oh, a big decision here early. Look at this. They're going to go for it on their own side of the field. And now the Seahawks are going to take a timeout here on defense. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. On fourth down, the Niners trot out Mitch Wishnowski to punt the football. They only punted twice in the win last week as he gets this one away. This is taken at the 18. A 46-yard punt.
You get when you can look at the year with.
And it'll be Seahawk football, 1st and 10.
RJ. Oh.
Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. And this late season game, of course, not lacking for drama when you talk about the AFC playoff picture.
Yeah, in a sense, it's the haves versus the have-nots, because this group on offense, they'd be a wild card if the postseason started today, but they know the guys on the other side of the ball are still in that dreaded in-the-hunt category, and they're hungry for a win today. And this was a nice example of an offensive coordinator scheming his guy open, just a little underneath route, just trying to free up some space, and it worked awfully well. got him not just space, but plenty of room to run after the catch to pick up really nice yardage.
And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. It's another first down as this time they get an even 20. That catch, by the way, number 542 in his NFL career, that draws him level with Lance Allworth, who was a Hall of Famer with the Chargers back in the 60s and 70s.
Yeah, the man they call Bambi. So if you're in that type of territory, catch the same number of passes he caught, you know you're on your way to a big-time career. And just think, he's not through yet.
Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9. These two teams, they met up in Seattle earlier in the year with the Seahawks coming away victorious. So a win here in Santa Clara would give them the season series. Oh, able to avoid him. And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 10-yard line. 25 yards the pickup there, and also a first down.
First and goal at the 10-yard line.
After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. Seahawk football here to start quarter number 2 as they go to work on a 1st and goal.
On the set.
Here's Walker. He pushes forward for maybe 3 down to the 6-yard line. He's hit pay dirt a lot this year, but not that time.
Yeah, I'm tracking right there with you. You're exactly right. He's found the end zone plenty of times. No way I can find any fault with the call. He may not have scored there, but of course you're going to give it to him.
The 6-yard line, the line of scrimmage on 2nd and goal. They just do get the playoff as he'll look to throw. And he's got it. Touchdown, Seahawks. Jackson Smith-Njigba with touchdown number 8 on the year. And the Seahawks have taken a 2-touchdown lead now. Myers connects on the PAT, and that'll make the score 14-0. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And this will not be brought out. It's a touchback.
At their own 25-yard line.
Well, you drafted an X Factor quarterback? You drafted an X Factor quarterback? Damn. Which one did you get?
The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. And they are back to 500.
Which one did you get, though?
Weekend, and it's one that kept their playoff hopes alive.
And if you do have those hopes,
which one did you get, though?
Not where you want to be at this point of the year. Now we know they battled.
I was looking at that nigga too. He did look good as fuck.
Down to how they're going to finish. Not out of it. Can't
Oh my god, bro. Nice.
On 2nd down, McCaffrey. Give him 5 yards on the run there, but it'll leave him with a definite 3rd and long on the horizon.
Not a ton of room available on that one, but he made use of what space was available and gained decent yardage.
So a tough situation to overcome here. 3rd and 17.
Yeah, y'all just think gay too much, bro. And that shit is non-stop, bro. And that shit don't get old to y'all, huh? No, y'all got it, bro.
The offense knew it. They were already starting to walk back. As that
I know, right? That's what I'm saying. No, I don't. No, the fuck I don't. No, the fuck I don't. Huh? When's the last time I said that?
Trap 60, trap 60.
What? What you mean not too long ago? You got it, bro.
19 Lion.
The shotgun snap to Willis. And he's going to go down. Back at his own 5-yard line, it's a sack. Boye Mafe make that now 8 sacks for him on the season. He continues, Charles, to be under constant pressure, and these sacks, they're starting to pile up.
And if they want to have a realistic chance in this one, they've got to change their blocking assignments. They've got to do a better job to keep him upright. If he's going to be on the deck constantly, they've got no chance to win this game.
Wisnowski on to punt as he sends this one away. A very good return there. Give him an even 20 yards. The Seahawks will have great field position to start this drive. They take over on the short side of the field.
Ready.
From the 32 now. Here's 1st and 10.
Ready.
Off of play action. Here's Lance. He's got Smith and Jigba. And all the way to the 2-yard line there before crossing over out of bounds. Give him 30 yards there.
Here we go.
1st and goal at the 2-yard line.
Working from the gun. Lance. To the end zone, but it's incomplete. That is the first time that they've targeted him that he has not come down with a catch.
He's caught everything that's been thrown his way, a dominant pass receiver that can break down any defense, because when he's doing that kind of work, it really hurts you on the back end.
And even though it's an incompletion there, I think they're going back to that well.
Okay, ready?
2nd and goal, and they will try again from the 2-yard line. And Lance now to throw.
They're going to call it.
This is going to be caught. No, they say it's incomplete.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time. The San Francisco defense trying to hold tough again. This is 3rd and goal. And this will be caught by Metcalf for a Seahawk touchdown. 2 yards on the touchdown there. And the Seahawks take a 3-touchdown lead. Extra point up and through by Myers. And that makes the score 21-0.
49ers nothing. Michael Dixon to kick off for Seattle.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And he'll just take a seat, and the drive will begin at the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. Well, CD, you kind of feel like they're in a bit of a danger zone right here, because now you're down 3 scores, and I know we're in the first half, but the way this offense hasn't been able to generate anything, you feel like they probably need to get something going on this drive, right?
Yeah, and sometimes I overuse if this is an important possession, but I think this has to be the possession where they come up with an answer, because only a few teams in league history have ever come back from a 4-score deficit. If they don't score here, that's what they could be facing the next time they get the ball.
Brought down back at the 29-yard line.
Cowboy 80. Ranger, 70 Ranger. Ready.
3rd down, it's Willis. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. Offensively lucky they're able to keep the football, but now 4th down, so they'll have to boot it away.
I do think, though, they're going to look at this as a positive. 1, they recovered the fumble, so they retained possession. But 2, being able to punt it changes field position for them. Imagine if that turnover takes place there. Now your defense has to go onto the field and try and hold. Instead, they get a little breathing room.
Panther 11, Panther 11. 18 Rattler, 18 Rattler. 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates. Hey.
Now Willis on 4th down.
Oh, he did jump.
And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. Not often do fourth down conversions result in 23 yards, but that's the case here. First down. Shotgun handoff now to McCaffrey. And he'll be taken down at about the 45.
I feel like I could see what he was thinking on that carry. Wanted to follow that big tackle through the hole. Ended up only getting 4 yards on the carry. I think he had designs on that one being bigger.
How fast Christian Harris?
Let's go now.
Ball spotted at the 45. Here's 2nd and 6.
You get +3.
Roll.
I like that one better than just the regular linebacker shit. I want to find one of those.
And he'll be brought down at the 40.
Definitely gonna need to find one of those one time.
And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. Coming up at halftime, I'll go from one personality, that's you, Charles Davis, to another one in Orlando, the coach. He'll have stats and scores
Who's trying to
around the
trade?
NFL. You and Jonathan Coachman both larger than life.
No doubt about it.
But you're stuck with me in this booth,
Yes,
and he's
I am.
miles away and smiling.
And happy.
They'll send a receiver in motion to the right.
What are you doing now?
60 Maverick.
Willis looking to throw on first down. Oh, he rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Picked off by Quandre Diggs.
This ain't no way Brock Purdy just caught fucking Quandre Diggs, bro.
All the way back down inside the 10-yard line.
Brock Purdy is not that fast, bro.
A chance to really cap off a big first half here as they come up on 1st and goal. Straight ahead, Walker. And running room hard to come by here. He gets it down to the 8. The 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play.
Here we go.
Shotgun now for Lance.
He just stopped running his route. Hello?
Back at the 11-yard line.
I was just about to throw that shit. I'm
Call
glad I
their
didn't.
second timeout as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. A chance to really put this game out of reach. Here's 3rd and goal. Here's Lance to throw it. And this will be caught by Metcalf for a Seahawk touchdown. A great play there with his 13th touchdown of the year and 2nd of the game. And the Seahawks are able to add on to their first half lead. Myers connects on the PAT, and the route is on here in this first half. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. And we'll see if they can bounce back from that last drive, in particular, if they can bounce back at the quarterback position, Charles, after throwing their first interception of the ball game.
Yeah, some guys, you know, they're going to want to try and get a big play right away and take control back. Others, they're going to look to hit a couple shorter passes, get a little momentum back that way.
But for the defense, that goal's not changing a bit. They want another pick.
You're exactly right about that. In fact, you've got to watch them a little bit because in coverage, they may cut down their gaps a little bit, maybe their splits a little bit in order to try and get to the ball even faster.
And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. 43 yards on the ground for him now on 9 carries. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. From the gun, a give to Mitchell. Trying to turn the corner, but he's going to be stopped right near the line of scrimmage. They're going to need to get up and set in a hurry.
What the fuck? Nah, bro.
Second
There's
down
no
throw
way they got
coming by
him
Willis.
like that.
And an incomplete pass. That'll stop the clock here with just under a minute to play in half number one.
Well, this defense is certainly organized and playing off of each other because the rush is providing pressure and the coverage is forcing incompletions and capitalizing on mistakes. When you get every level on defense hitting at once, you get first half scores just like this one.
Riggs, Riggs. Chop 60, chop 60. 19 light.
Here's Willis. That's caught. He finds Danny Gray. And he is stopped just short on third down. Got 9 yards, but needed 10.
70. Buffalo 18.
Going on fourth down. Here's Willis. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. So certainly an interesting call there to go for it. And the Seahawks, they'll get the football back in outstanding field position. Walker now on 1st and 10. And he stopped immediately there. And now the Niners going to signal for their third and final timeout as they'll stop with 25 seconds to go here in half number one.
You're stupid, bro.
From the gun, it's Lance. And down he goes. The
That release took forever.
Now the Seahawks call the second of their 3 timeouts. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. 3rd and 20. Play action. Now it's Lance. And pressure coming, and they got him once again. And that'll bring up 4th down on the big sack with a loss of 5. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break.
Seahawks 28, 49ers nothing.
Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3 alongside Charles Davis.
Now you know how I feel, bitch.
49ers going to have the football and trailing on the scoreboard.
No, you like to think there a lot.
Sports. And no run back here as the third quarter will commence with a touchback. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. We'll see, Charles, if they had a chance to hit the reset button at halftime. They have not scored. They're facing this big deficit. And if they're going to come back, it's going to have to start right now.
Yeah, and for them, it's not dwelling in the negative because, yes, they were totally ineffective in the first half. But we've seen... And
trying to get it to Samuel, but it's intercepted. Picked off by Devin Witherspoon. And the return stops at the 39-yard line. That one is going to sting. First play of the third quarter and a turnover.
And you have to know that at halftime, they spent a lot of time going through their checklist of what they wanted to accomplish to start this third quarter. Turning it over like this was not on that list.
Not at all. You come out of the locker room trailing, so that first drive to establish momentum is very key. Crucial. And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete.
That incompletion certainly slows things down a little bit and brings up a very important call for 2nd and long. What do? Run and try and get some yardage and make it third and manageable? Or challenge the coverage again, hoping for a bigger gain?
Throwing now is Lance. He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there, trying to take a shot, but it's third down.
Zone coverage there, and they were playing deep. That makes it obviously a little bit harder to run by guys. And that time, it was not much of a window to get the ball in there, and it winds up incomplete.
From the gun on third down, Lance. He's got his target. That's complete. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. So 1st and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our second half blowout material.
I hit the wrong button.
A first mistake for him in the ball game as it's intercepted. And the Niners
I
are
hit the
going to take
wrong
over
fucking
at
button.
their own 30-yard
That was a
line.
triangle? I thought that play was triangle.
The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive.
Well, we haven't exactly been treated to a nail-biter in this one, CD, and if they cannot score here, this one's pretty much all but over.
Are you saying that you feel like people are starting to think about getting out of here, maybe beating the traffic in order to get home or to their final destination?
Yeah, I don't think there's a whole lot of reason to hang around, especially if they can't score here.
Yeah, you're right about that, because it has been pretty clear who the better team has been in this one. And in a league that we talk about every game being a one-score game as we go into it, watching this blowout, let's just say it's been unusual.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. He'll rifle this one deep right
He
side.
just got mossed by Danny Gray. Oh my God.
And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. The defense
Man, Danny Gray
shaking their
did not
heads,
do that
aggressive
shit, bro.
enough, and they allow him to convert a 3rd and 18. So the big play gets him across
fuck is
midfield
that?
now for 1st and
Danny
10.
Gray did not moss niggas, bro.
Now they'll
Come
try
on,
and set
man.
up the quarterback draw here. And they went the wrong way there. Losing yardage back at the 43-yard
Danny
line.
Gray.
It's a loss of 2.
That shit is fake. I ain't gonna lie.
And 12 at the 43-yard line.
Up the gut, McCaffrey. And he's going to get stopped up quickly. Give him a yard down to the 43.
Early down stuff to put this offense in a precarious position. We know that securing the point of attack, especially against the big-bodied guys in the middle of this D, has got to be priority one.
On 3rd down, here's Strong. And he'll get nothing out of that one. I guess they figure they got to start taking some chances. Here's a big one in this 3rd quarter as he'll go for it on 4th down. He's got his running back out of the backfield. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. How about them biting off 15 yards there on the 4th down attempt and keeping the drive alive?
Panther 60, Panther 60.
On 1st and 10, it's Strong. 5 yards is the tally on 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 5. Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo.
Brings up 2nd and 5.
Traveler. Bronco switch.
Another run, this time McCaffrey.
Wow, with a run.
And across the chalk, into the end zone. It's a 49er touchdown. Christian McCaffrey with his 14th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Niners are able to cut into that deficit. So that, Charles, their first score of the ball game, obviously, coming here in the 3rd quarter. Is that going to be enough to energize the troops?
It's a great question, and we'll wait to see the answer, but it's finally something for them to build on. Now they know that they can actually score against that defense.
Here is Wisnowski to boot it away following the touchdown. From the end zone, here comes Eskridge. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee. Maybe. There at the 24.
At their own 24-yard line.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. Still operating with a comfortable lead despite the score a moment ago as they begin 1st and 10. Now a deep ball going to be caught here near midfield. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. An excellent gain, 35 yards.
When they've needed a play this year, he's certainly been the guy to deliver it. As this season has gone on, he's been awfully consistent and sometimes spectacular.
So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10. To throw, it's Lance. That is taken in by the tight end Fant. And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 10-yard line. It'll go as an impressive 31-yard gain.
Everything's been going right here in this one. This offense, they've been in complete control from the outset. And here's another big play. These kind of routes have been open all game long, and they continue to take advantage.
Nice work to get 7 out of that, and it's 2nd down.
You know what I like about that play? He didn't try to do too much on 1st down. He took what the defense gave him, put together a solid gain to bring up 2nd and manageable. Now they have a couple of plays to pick up just a few yards and a new set of downs.
So the ball position now at the 3. Here's 2nd and goal.
And Lance going to throw. He finds Smith and Jigba in the end zone for the Seahawk touchdown.
A great effort there. His 2nd touchdown of the afternoon.
And the Seahawks are able to stretch out their lead.
Extra point up and through by Myers. And that'll increase their lead to 28. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And from back there, a wise move. He'll just sit on this one, and it'll come out to the 25. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway.
Right now, Charles, it just feels like they're trying to keep pace. They did score the touchdown last time out, but they still trail by double digits here. We'll see if this offense is once again up to the task.
Yeah, and I think that after the last drive, they've gotten pretty revved up, don't you think? Everything they were doing was working pretty well. They go back out there with the same mindset, play at the same tempo and the same pace. Still a lot of time left to make something happen in this one.
19 tight, 19 tight. Go.
Now Willis to throw.
Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down.
18 Cardinal. Dragon 60. 60 Bobcat. 60 Bobcat.
Willis will look to throw on 1st down. Oh, he was hit as he threw it there, and that one winds up incomplete.
Let's face it, if you want to get back into the game, these are the kind of throws you got to hit. He's wide open right there. Got to be able to get it to him, don't you think?
And those are the throws that haven't been available to them every time he's dropped a pass. Yeah, that's a big miss.
Trap 60.
Again, Willis to throw.
And he will find his man, Samuel. And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 10-yard line. That goes for a gain of 31. So now, following the big play, they've got a 1st and goal all the way down at the 10.
Hey, smash Bronco. 70 Rangers.
Back to throw, Willis.
Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
That was a touchdown if he could have hung on. Instead, it was a well-timed collision to jar that one free.
2nd and 10 here as we roll along in quarter number 3 from Santa Clara.
Warriors 70.
They'll bring the tight end in motion right.
Buffalo 18. Panther 11.
Second down, here's Willis.
And he's going to be intercepted a third time.
Picked up by Reek Woolen. And the Seahawks are going to take possession here at their own 3-yard line.
Boy, so another interception, CD, and it feels like he's starting to unravel a little bit.
And as you would expect, still a work in progress here in his second season. He has to start ironing.
And he's going to go down right near the goal line. The officials look at each other. They're going to mark him at the 1-yard line.
Dre Greenlaw getting home on that one.
Okay, right? Double 38. Hunt.
In his own end zone, it's Lance.
And that one knocked away and incomplete. Nice job defensively on what will be the final play of the third quarter. Back now here in Santa Clara. A lot of folks starting to make their way to the parking lot. Their guys trail big here to begin quarter number 4.
Here we go.
The offense on third down, they've been near perfect. 4 for 5 to this point. This is going to be 3rd and 13.
He finds Smith and Jigba. Up the right sideline.
And finally brought down right at the midfield stripe. A huge play there on the screen pass. 49 yards.
No let up in this passing game. They've been a well-oiled machine throughout. And actually saw a few guys on the sidelines at the end of the third quarter doing the old hold up 4 fingers college sign, meaning the fourth quarter is ours. And they certainly weren't kidding.
This is caught inside the 15. Touchdown.
Jackson Smith and Jigba.
50 yards.
And the Seahawks look like they're going to get back in the win column as they extend their lead here in this fourth quarter.
Now Myers for the extra point. Now this one was over a while ago as they just add on to their big lead.
Seahawks 42, 49ers 7. Michael Dixon to kick off.
The kick unit for the Seahawks out there on the field, and we are ready to rock.
And he'll decide to not bring this one out as their drive will begin at the 25.
On the set.
The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive.
Where we stand right now in the fourth quarter, this one pretty much
Jim
outreach.
Boston.
And Charles, I know they're going to be disappointed about several things with this ball game, but the self-inflicted wounds, they've had several turnovers.
You heard me, Nick?
You would have to think that's going to be something they're going to discuss heavily
Nick.
in the film session in the coming days.
You're absolutely right about that, partner, because they're
You know
going to
that
sit
nigga
in
ain't
that film
deaf.
room and watch every error that they made. And
That's a
figure out
Jim
how to
Bosky
not
joint.
do it in the future. And mentally, I think a lot of the guys already start to think about, okay,
I'm just saying that to fuck with him, bro.
get better for the next time out.
You know why? You know why I'm saying that shit.
Motivation for the rest of the time that they
I said Jim Bosky.
hopefully never be in this type of situation again.
He just joined.
Here's Willis, 3rd and long.
It's incomplete. Took a shot.
Talk about the
couldn't
party.
connect.
That's coverage you'd expect to see in a tie game late. Not in a lopsided game like this. They are not letting up.
Here comes the 49ers punter now as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. And from their own end zone, it's a fake. And the gamble pays off. They get the first. No reason not to try it there, and they do indeed convert on 4th. And I don't know what the method is to know when to dial up a fake punt, when not to. Whatever the method there, it worked for them.
I think you actually did explain it. There is no method. It's just a feel, a sense, and a healthy dose of guts in order to call that play in that situation.
Element of surprise, I guess, right?
Yeah, element of surprise and just a strong belief that, hey, we're going to get it done.
Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
And that's another play that's painted the picture of this game overall. It's been a blowout. It's been continually fueled by big turnovers and stops for one side and an inability to advance the ball from the other.
Willis's throw complete here to Ayuk.
And that'll wind up moving the chains again as a tackle's going to be made at the Seahawks' 41-yard line. Now they'll shift things around. McCaffrey running up the middle. Gets around him. And brought down, but able to get it to their 30-yard line. And now they're in the hurry-up.
That's another 49er.
Off the play fake, here's Willis.
No fucking way.
Touchdown 49ers. Deebo Samuel, 30 yards. And the 49ers get a small measure of revenge as they cut into this fourth quarter deficit. A nice throw there by the second-year quarterback.
And I don't believe that was the kind of play he would have made as a rookie, because usually your rookie season is a continuation of your college days. A lot of one read, and if you don't have it, you just take off and go. Now he's settled in the pocket a little bit more, reading the field and getting to his second and sometimes third progression.
Oh, and now they're going to fake it. And this is caught out in the left flat. And he gets into the end zone. We'll give him credit. They're not going to take this deficit lying down. They get too closer here on the fake extra point.
Here is Wisnowski to boot it away following the touchdown.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway.
But not that any of the points would be needed, but CD, they've got enough time left here. They can definitely score on this drive, maybe even an ensuing drive as well, if they really want to drive home this landslide victory.
Yeah, we're certainly about to see just how aggressive they want to be here down the stretch. And what some coaches do is they try and meet it halfway, meaning they want to continue to run their offense, but they'll put in a lot of backups to do
What the fuck was...
coach, I had to get them some
I'm trying to think there's something wrong with my right and all that stick, bro.
Now San Francisco going to call their second timeout. That's going to be their second. They'll be left with one more plus the 2-minute warning, and we'll be back.
Walker with another carry.
A nice little juke, and he's got this one across midfield into 49er territory.
50 yards rushing for him here as he starts to close in now on 1,200 yards for the season.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where it'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
And all the way in, touchdown Seattle.
Ken Walker with his second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Seahawks have sewn this one up as they add to their lead here in the fourth.
Myers connects on the PAT. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away.
Taken at the goal line. And he won't get this to the 20-yard line as he's down at the 19.
At their own 19-yard line.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway.
We said it at halftime that they would need a nearly perfect second half to erase that deficit that they were facing, CD. But unfortunately, the second half has pretty much been a carbon copy of the first.
Yeah, that early lead was almost insurmountable the way their opponent was playing. And, partner, they do have some good news, though. This one is getting close to being over, and they can try and hit the reset button starting tomorrow.
79 Broncos.
Another run with McCaffrey on second down. And he's upended after a gain of 2 out to the 27th. The Niners on third down. They've struggled to the tune of 2 for 8 so far. Here it's 3rd and 2.
In motion is Gray.
65 catch, 65.
A 3rd and 2. Here's Willis.
Throw left side. McCaffrey's got it. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line.
And a penalty accepted, and they move the ball forward.
Hold the ready. 18, pioneer. Trap 60, trap 60. 19, Lion.
On 1st down, Willis.
And this one is incomplete.
Even with such a big lead late, the effort hasn't lapsed one bit. If the offense wants to score some points in this one, they're going to have to earn it. These guys are not giving up anything.
18 Cardinal. 60 Bison.
McCaffrey on the counter. And forget about finding a lane. He barely had time to look up before he was planted in the backfield.
Here's Willis on 3rd and long.
How is he that wide open?
Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he gets us to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. So from Seahawk territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Option play. Here's Strong. Down to the 42, 2nd down.
Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So it's 49er football here as we get you reset.
From the 42-yard line, here's 2nd down and 8.
Panther 11, Panther 11.
Here's Willis.
And he drops it incomplete. And their struggles continue here.
This has been a rough one, to put it mildly, for them. And after this one's done, you just feel like at the post-game press conference, this team's going to have a lot of questions and definitely not a lot of answers.
8th play of the drive forthcoming, and they need 8 yards on 3rd down.
Cowboy 80. 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates. Mustang 19. Cougar 19. 60 Maverick. 19 tight. 19 tight. Ready, ready?
Play action. Willis.
And unable to connect. Incomplete. Now give them credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down.
Well, these guys are not going to go out with their tails between their legs. They're going to keep taking their shots until the clock's at 000. But that one, like a lot of others, winds up incomplete.
All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it.
Willis, got to have this one.
And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today.
Jordan Brooks with it. And the Seahawks will take over here as they get it up to the 43-yard line. Well, they've got the huge lead. Now they have another interception on the defensive side. Seems like everything they touch in this one, Charles, turns to gold.
And they have to be awfully happy right there to get what appears to be one more for the road and help seal away one of their best efforts of the season.
Here's Walker to start the drive. Now he's loose again.
And he gets it all the way down to the 3.
149 yards rushing for him now as he's carried it 13 times.
Well, we're beyond the tone setting right now. This guy's been a bell cow all day, and they'll continue to rely on him to move the chains, drain the clock, and lead his team.
Ready?
The D can only stop it one more time as they take the knee. And now the Niners going to signal for their 3rd and final timeout as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds left to go in the game.
Here we go. Set.
The Seahawks in victory formation as they go ahead and take the knee.
Ready, ready.
So he'll take a knee here to wrap this one up.